पिता पुरख निर्भय निर्वैर अकाल मूरत अजूनी सबंग गुरु प्रसाद. The Mool mantra is a powerful invocation. In the Amrit Vela, when we do the Mool mantra that Guru Nanak Pasha has blessed us with, we're actually sending out a powerful invitation, an invocation, a deep calling to the one Omkara, to the one and only, to that is there, the highest of the high, the powerful of the most powerful, the one that is whole and complete, and the one from whom everything that ever has been created comes from and goes back into. When we wake up in the Amrit Vela and we call upon the one and the only Vaheguru through the Mool mantra, we're actually having a one-on-one meeting and interaction with that creative power. And we're reminding ourselves of the gigantic impact and influence this power has upon us and upon our universe and beyond. The Mool mantra is vast. Yes, it's bigger than the universe itself. It is in which the universe contains itself. I ask you to think of the Mool mantra as the womb of the creative power, in which this universe, the physical, and the universes beyond, the non-physical, coexist. The Mool mantra is vast, and a human mind cannot tap into its completeness. Nevertheless, once we practice the Mool mantra and we allow ourselves to ride on it, to go with it, because once we chant the Mool mantra, the rhythm of the Mool mantra takes us on a journey. So the Sikh or anyone who chants the Mool mantra in the Amrit Vela in Sahaj Subhav, an absolutely calm and peaceful state of mind, finds himself traveling on a journey. The Mool mantra takes you to the deepest realms, the highest realms that exist, and from where the wisdom of Vaheguru pours through. Ik Omkar. When I chant Ik Omkar, what's the feeling behind? What's the bhav? The bhav is I now call upon you, O one and the only, the one that is above the three, the Brahma, the Vishnu, the Mahesh, or the three qualities of the creation through which entire creation is manifesting itself. The creative force, the preserving force, the destructive force, the one that controls all the three that is running the show of Maya. Ik Omkar. So I am calling upon you, O highest of the high, the one and the only power. Satnam, O highest power, the power that is the only truth. Rest only comes and goes. Rest is not permanent. Hence, it's not the truth. However, the truth, the true force, the true power, from which, when whatever is created as whole and complete. Whole and complete. That means it is the truth. So now here we allow ourselves to identify the spirit that animates the body, the temporary form. So in this way, we allow ourselves to understand and to see clearly the permanent in all things temporary. The true Guru, Ik Onkar Sat Nam. You've always been the truth. You always are the truth. You always will be the truth. Before I was born and this entire creation was born, you were always there, Vaheguru. You are always here, right now, right here, creating. How do I know that? I know that because everything is constantly moving, constantly growing, constantly destroying and renewing itself into the new. Everything is animating. Everything is moving, coming, going. So you are there even now. And I see when the souls leave the physical plane, when there is any death around me, when anything discontinues or comes to an end on its physical plane, I see that the rest is still going on, is still living. So I know that even after the physical death, life continues, and in life is you. So you, the permanent, you, the true, is always present. Therefore you are the truth. You are the truth. Ik Omkar Satnam Karta Purak. So Vaheguru, you are the only creative power. Yes, there is no other creative power. All that the humans do is procreate. That means we already have the resources to create. But that original creator, the complete creative power, is only you, the one and the only, Vaheguru. That whatever man ever has created from, that very resource has come from you and you only. Karta Purakha. You're the complete doer, the complete creator. Nirupal. You are Vaheguru without any fear. You always create without fear. You have no one to fear because you're the only one. There is no other. Who is there that you fear from? There is no other higher than you, mightier than you. Hence, there's no one that you have to fear from. And so, all your creation is fearless, is coming from the fearless. Nothing to fear. Absolute harmony. Nirvaru. There is no enemy of you, Vaheguru. You have no one to compete from. You have no one as your enemy. No one stands in opposition to your power, O mightiest of the mighty, Vaheguru Lord, the one God. There's no other that stands against you or opposes your creation. Once you create, it is there, it stays there, and you're always there to preserve it and to take care of your creation. So, Nirvaru. Ik Omkar Satnam Karta Purakh Nirpal Nirvaru Akal Murat. O Vaheguru, you are timeless. You're beyond time and space. You're not in the time. The three gunas that operate in time, you are the observer. You're not in the three gunas. You're beyond that. You're not in the past. You're not in the present. You're not in the future. You are beyond it, which means you were there, you are there, you will be there. You're ever present. You're a timeless being. You were there before this creation. You will be there after this creation, and for the new to begin and end and begin and end. Oh Vaheguru, you're so huge, you're so vast, you can't be contained in any influence. You're free, you're totally free. So when I say Akala Murata, I am connecting myself with this hugeness, with this space of all spaces. And I am reminding myself of the power that I am right now in absolute connect with, in absolute experience of. Akala Murata Ajuni. O Vaheguru, you are beyond birth and death and the suffering and the pleasures of the two. You're never born, you never die, you're always present. And here I remind myself of that essence that I am. I am in Vaheguru. I am from Vaheguru. I am made of Vaheguru. Vaheguru is my DNA. I'm the child of Vaheguru. I am the manifested Vaheguru. The Vaheguru living in the manifested. And here, as I say this, I also remind myself of the Vaheguru living in every form, everything manifest, everything that I see, how Vaheguru is the force that brings that to life. Ajuni, never born, never dying, always there, always present, no matter what, eternal, indestructible. Ajuni, Sabhanga. I am now reminded, and I see in front of my eyes, my spiritual eyes, in my third eye, I see Vaheguru as only light, so much light, bright light, blinding light. I remind myself how I can't even look at the sun with my naked eyes, how I can't even see the brightest light in its face with my naked eyes. However, can I imagine myself looking in Vaheguru? Oh God, it's so beautiful to be blind in this vision. It's amazing because with the blind vision, I can see Vaheguru so clearly. So, Saibhang, self-illuminated, the brightest, I can't even call it star, it's the brightest illumination. And this illumination is invisible to the physical eye, but it's so clearly visible to my spiritual sight as I close my eyes and chant Sabhanga. Gur Prasad. How do I find you, Vaheguru? I find you through my Satguru, through the true Guru, through the blessings of the true Guru. Has Guru not blessed me yet? Where is Guru's blessing? Is it in the future? No, it is there right now. Look how easily I am experiencing God. I am experiencing Vaheguru in my Amrit Vela. Amrit Vela is a time which is not simply physical time of the morning hours, the early morning dawn hours. Amrit Vela is any moment. I close my eyes and I connect with the highest of the high. Because this is the time I truly am in bliss as I connect with Vaheguru more and more with every Shabad. Through the Shabad Guru, I'm taken on this beautiful journey into Vaheguru that brings to surface the experience of joy, perfect bliss as I experience this eternal power. So Mool Mantra is a beautiful journey to God, and every morning in the Amrit Vela, one must consciously invite Vaheguru for this personal meeting. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh.